So don't fight for your right, okay, if you want love and emotional connect together. When you fight for your right, especially in the relationship which are like love based relationship, emotion based relationship, when you are fighting for your right कि ये मेरा अधिकार है, ये मुझे मिलना चाहिए, this is what I am supposed to get and this is what you are supposed to give me. So you are fighting for your right, you are standing for your right कि this is what I am supposed to get, this is what is your dharma, this is what you are supposed to do. So in that process what happens then, when you are fighting for your right, you may fight for your right, okay, you may be justified into that because you may feel नहीं, ये तो मुझे मिलना चाहिए, तो मेरा अधिकार है, so you can fight for it. But only remember, when you are fighting for your right, the love is lost, the love other person has for you, that is lost. Then it is all about right and wrong. This is all about dharma, adharma. Okay, what is your dharma? What is my dharma? Who is right? Who is wrong? And so उस process में सबसे important चीज़ है, emotion based relationship is based on love or emotional connection. So that emotional connection and that love is lost. This is a very, very important thing. And many people today now in a lot of relationships, especially marriage, a lot of people are experiencing this. If it is an emotional based relationship, what is more important? What your rights are more important, or that emotional connection is more important? What is more important? If you have emotional connection, there's a possibility of other person giving you what you want also. Okay, but without emotional connection, if you are fighting for your right, okay, other person may give you also, okay, just to get rid of the nagging, other person may give you, but is that what you want? The love is lost, the emotional connection is lost, and then you just get what you ask for. You may get it, but the connection is lost. And now this relationship become more of a formality, more of a duty, rather than a beautiful, loving relationship, right? So this is something very, very important. So don't fight for your right, okay, if you want love and emotional connectivity. So I understand that you may have certain needs and you may be experiencing certain pain and some suffering and difficulty, so which it is like unbearable to you and you want to come out of it, and hence you are asking other person to or give you what you are asking for. How you can do that? What is the way of doing that? So one way is to just start blasting other person, just start complaining and just start telling like why can't you do this, you are like this, तुम तो ऐसे ही हो, तुम तो कभी कुछ नहीं करते हो, तुम तो ऐसे रहने वाले हो, मेरी जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गई है, ये हो गया वो हो गया, तुम्हारी वजह से तुमने मेरा पूरा you have spoiled my entire life. Okay, you are like this, you're like this. So you can keep blaming and you can shout and you can complain and you can, hold other person responsible for your problems. This is one way, but this is a very immature way and a non-workable way. Because in this process, first of all, love is lost. And then second is even emotional connect is lost. And now the relationship becomes a burden. Now even if you are staying in that relationship, but there is no fun in the relationship, now there is no love, there is no emotional connect in the relationship. Are you getting the point? Now once you have gotten this, now the second point is still you are experiencing some pain, you have some need which probably other person is not getting. which probably other person is not aware of, or other person is not serious enough, because the other person doesn't understand what you are going through. Just like you don't understand what other person is going through, other person also doesn't understand what you are going through, because everybody is busy in their own thoughts, own problems, own goals, right? Just like how you are busy thinking all the time about your problems, your desires, your challenges, right? So now what you have to do is, you want other person to know your pain, know your need. So now you tell other person what is your pain. You tell other person what is your need. You tell other person what you are going through, using 5C principle. But don't blame. Don't blame, don't taunt, and don't hold other person responsible for your problems. Even though you feel the other person is responsible, and even though other person may have a role in it, but when you are making other person blaming and complaining them, then you, first of all, you attract defensiveness from other person, and a series of blame and counter blame starts happening. So what is important is, instead of blaming other person, instead of complaining, instead of taunting, you tell other person what you are going through. You explain, you share your world, which other person may not be aware of. Share your world, what you are going through, what difficulties you are experiencing, what challenges you are experiencing, and what problems you are experiencing because some of your need is not met, or because some other person's some behavior. This is what it is causing to you. So you express it, your pain, your need, okay, using 5C formula, where you create the context, why you are saying, create the context, relate other person, empowering, and then start telling when this is happening, because of this is, say what is the implication, how it is impacting you, what you are experiencing, what you are going through, in a very non-blaming. When you say in a very non-blaming way, okay, then the other person is more willing to listen and understand to you. But when you start fighting for the right, when you start blaming, when you start complaining, when you start holding other person responsible, then person go into the defensive mode rather than into the listening mode, right? So it is very important that you share, you explain, you make other person aware of what you are going through, your pain and your need, and how it is impacting you, how it is impacting other person, how it is impacting the people around, or whatever way you can see the impact. And then you can ask for what you want from other person, but don't directly start blaming and complaining. That is why these 5 C's are very, very important. And even before you start 5 C's, you have to ensure that the other person is in the mood or in a frame to listen to you. And hence, even before you communicate, you have to say that, okay, I want to say something, I want to talk about something. Do you have some time? Because this is important for me. So you ensure that other person is in a frame to listen to you, and there is time, sufficient time for you to be able to express whatever you want to express, as well as other person also can express whatever they want to say. And then use 5C formula, create the context, why you want to say these things, what is the purpose of this, what will be the positive outcome, empowering outcome that will be empowering to all concerned. Relate other person in an empowering way, so that the person is now more open to listen to you when you relate in an empowering way. And then you start expressing whatever is bothering you, what is your pain and what is your need. And when if it is not fulfilled, then how it is impacting you, how it is impacting other person, how it is impacting people around you. And then you ask, then you can make a request for what you want from other person. Now when the other person has understood your perspective, your pain, your need, and without him being held responsible by you, without him being blamed by you, then the chances are the person is listening and may feel, okay, let me do something about it. Okay, let me see what can I do. And then if you are specifically asking without pressurizing and giving other person the freedom to choose, freedom to do, but in an emotional appeal you are making, but not holding other person blaming or responsible. Okay, then the possibility of the conversation happening in a positive way, in an empowering way, and some solutions coming out of that conversation is very, very high. Plus, it will also allow the emotional connect and the love to be retained. Okay, so this is something very, very important, and this is something which everybody needs to practice.